Listen up, partners. This is Good, Bad, Ugly on World Improv Network.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Alex.
My name is Asa.
I'm Heather.
And we are your astute win counselors. Get you the week with any problems that you might be experiencing or any daily grind issues you want addressed. So let's get to our first winner. Our first winner's name is Toby from Fort Myers, Florida. And he writes, Dear Win, President Obama hosted his last White House Correspondents' Dinner last week and ended it with an unprecedented presidential mic drop. Is that the greatest mic drop of all time or what? Heather, I saw you jumping. You already...
Yes.
Yeah.
Exclamation point.
Hands down, huh?
Yeah. I mean, he paired it with Obama out and then he kissed his lips and made a peace sign.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get like any cooler than that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty true. I mean, that was definitely an unprecedented and probably one unpredicted mic drop because I don't think the president's ever done anything close to that.
Yeah. Definitely unprecedented.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I think up to date, it is the greatest presidential address at the National Correspondents' Dinner. But I think in the years following, especially if Donald Trump is elected president,
right,
I think we'll see some even more phenomenal
You're
exits from. I bet like if Donald Trump was doing it, he'd like have a motorcycle and like those like pyrotechnic flame cannons, and you get like those
some Mad Max kind of stuff going on, and
yeah,
like
but
some
Obama
flamethrower
did it.
guitars.
Obama did it on a small budget. I mean, that microphone only cost like $15, I assume.
Well, I think that arguably that's a check mark against him in terms of production value.
That's true.
Oh, I was going to say about
I
innovation.
Just have two more words to say.
Yep.
Here it is.
There it is.
Obama out.
Boom.
Bomb out.
See, that was amazing. But you're right. The production value was not there. Good point. I mean, because I could see, I was watching that Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. It was really cool about superheroes. And they had that fantastic Frisbee Man guy. I could see Donald up there just slinging Frisbees. Matter of fact, he maybe bringing him on, hiring him to sling Frisbees out in the crowds with autographs on it.
Yeah.
Maybe with like some tiramisu or maybe even some like champagne, some Dom Perignon or something to let everybody loosen up a little bit. I mean, I could really see him taking it to the next level, especially since Obama dropped the mic and put the gavel down on Top Me.
Did he literally drop the mic?
He literally dropped it.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Would you like to reverse your position?
Yeah, it might. I'm more on the fence now.
He ruined that $15 mic.
We don't know that.
No, it's true.
We don't know that.
We don't know that. That's an assumption we should not assume.
Well, I mean, assumption we should not assume. I like it.
Though, I mean, Donald Trump has a history with microphones.
True. As a matter of fact, he wasn't.
Am I learning more about your political leanings?
No, but this is actually true.
I try
Heather,
to see all sides of the issues.
Heather, this is a good point because Donald Trump was actually on community court. I was watching that, and where it was Judge Vaccaro, he actually sued his microphone for cutting out for like 4 seconds during a rally.
Yeah, but he never follows through with these lawsuits. He probably got halfway through the case and left.
Do you remember how that ended up on that lawsuit?
I think the microphone won.
I think so too. Yeah, he lost that lawsuit, which is probably not too common for a billionaire, like him.
No.
Well, and I'm going to say it is the greatest mic drop of all time for a president. But however, I'm going to also kind of lean a little towards Asa because I think it's set the bar now so high that whoever's the next president, if it's Trump, if it's Hillary, if it's Bernie, I think they're going to try to top it within some point in time in that 4 years. I
have to get us back to the original question, which was, is it the greatest mic drop up until this point? I feel like you fellas are trying to change the question a little bit.
That's a good point. Toby, you're right. I apologize. It is, hands down, the greatest mic drop of all time, at least for a president. And I can't think of any other like celebrity mic drop that's more appropriate or better than that at this point in time. But
and also, I mean, a mic drop is a recent advent of humanity.
That's true.
It hasn't been around that long.
I don't even think it was around during his first term. So this is probably something that's evolved, in like the pop culture in the last couple years, not in the last 8, I wouldn't think. I could be wrong.
Let's say 5.
5. Well, there you go. Therefore, he has it, hands down. Well, let's move on to our next winner. Our next winner is Jason from Loveland, Colorado, and he writes, Dear Win, do you guys think hats are fun? And if so, what sort of hats do you guys like?
I love hats.
Okay.
I don't wear them as often as I used to, but I like the ones that have those I like baseball caps.
Right.
I like the ones with the little propellers on top. Those are my favorites. I mean, you talk about a fun hat.
Right.
I mean, it's got
and very
red,
functional.
Yeah, it's got a visor.
Right.
If you get enough propulsion, you could go places.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other thing about that hat, though, too, it's almost like an airplane beacon. You can, if it's spinning around, it's got all those colors, and you have the propeller moving around. It's signaling to the airplanes not to run into you. Or, for example, that witch. Oh man, that witch was really cool.
I'd be scared at how low flying those planes are that are spotting the propeller on that hat.
Well, good point.
Sounds like a recipe for danger.
It would be for Asa because he's like a super duper high altitude athlete. Matter of fact, I mean, I could see him on the summit of Everest at 29,035 feet with a propeller hat on.
If I got a running start,
yeah, that's right, and enough lift, you'd be up there, right? So you like hats? They're fun. What do you think, Heather?
I see your points. They're valid. I have a personal, bias against hats because I have a very large head, so most of them don't fit me.
Wow.
So it's just tough to see all those other people with the propellers spinning on top of their heads, and it's just like I want in. But
you ever thought about suing?
I thought you were going to say, did you ever think about reducing my head size?
Well, yeah, you could shrink.
I thought about both actually.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. That's a good point. You could go to West Papua, Indonesia.
Yeah.
Get your head shrunk or something.
Are they offering those services?
I think we'll see if Mile High Sports will pay for that.
Okay. I would appreciate that. I mean, I did just, give almost an hour of my time. I feel like a head shrinking procedure would be fair.
That is only fair.
Yeah.
That's the least they can do. Well, I'm sorry, Kyle. Jeez, okay. I mean, then we're going to have to go maybe with solution 2 if that's not the case. Sue somebody. Sue the hat manufacturer.
You know what? It's Mother's Day. I'm going to sue my mother.
Good idea.
Yeah. She gave me this head.
That is a good point. And you did not ask or approve that.
No.
She gave it to you without your consent.
That's right.
Man.
Technically, the Mother Earth gave you that head. You might want to take this up to the seat, the big cheese.
Oh.
Wow,
okay.
She's got to be like rolling around in a lot of gold, resources, diamonds. I mean, you could get a big payout here, and it'll probably end up in the Supreme Court. I mean, now you're talking about maybe billions of dollars you can get from Mother Earth.
And all those salt mines?
Oh,
yeah. But guys, I mean, what hat can Mother Earth wear? I mean, I feel like she might not be super sensitive to my troubles.
She likes the tiara.
She likes a tiara?
Yeah. She likes tiaras.
I feel like she's always been jealous of Uranus,
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I can understand that.
Blinging it out with those rings.
Yeah.
Can't fit any of them on her head.
No.
I feel like, though, she does have a hat. Like, the ice cap is kind of like a yarmulke.
Yeah. The ice caps are, that's a good point.
And a diaper on the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yarmulke and a diaper.
But it's getting holes in it.
And the diaper on the bottom has got holes in it.
She needs to let it breathe. She needs some ventilation.
Yeah. So the yarmulke is shrinking because she's washed it too many times, and the diaper on the bottom has got holes in it.
Sorry, Mother Earth.
Sorry, Mother Earth.
We love you.
Yeah, we love you anyway on this wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day. I used to wear a lot of hats like Asa. I don't anymore. It's not because I have a large disproportionate head.
That's fine. Different strokes for different folks.
Good point. It's only because I think I would look stupid now with a hat on.
What? I can see that.
Yeah. Well, and you're absolutely right. Because you've never seen me with a hat on, I don't think. In which case, I would probably look ridiculous.
I mean, if the headphones are any indication, I feel like
without a doubt.
It could be a good source of comedy, though.
But, maybe I should do that just for your amusement.
I would appreciate that. I appreciate the procedure, and I appreciate you wearing hats for my amusement.
I could see 2 hats on you, Alex. One is the Sherlock Holmes one.
Okay.
It's got like 2 bills.
Okay.
Forwards and backwards.
Okay.
And then the Gilligan one. That's like a short, like a gardening hat kind of, but with a hole cut out on the top so that your head still sticks out.
Oh, all right.
Just throwing that out there.
It's
it's
like
on
the
table.
opposite of Mother Earth's hat.
Yeah, that's right. It's a reverse polar ice cap.
It's everything but the yarmulke on top.
That's what we're calling it. Everything but the yarmulke.
Yeah, it's when the sea ice melts.
My favorite band.
It's when the polar ice cap melts and breaks apart and into icebergs and floats south. And floods New York City.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. All right, let's get to one more here. We got Meredith from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and she writes, "Dear Win, my son wants to go to college on a sports scholarship, but he is more adept in outdoor activities than on-field activities. Do you think I should steer him towards Timbersports like lumberjacking that some colleges are discussing to bring into their athletic programs, or find some other ways to get him a scholarship and pay for school?"
Let me just say, if your son is not popular right now in sports, The definite answer is to sign them up for lumberjacking classes. The ladies be flocking, okay?
To the lumberjacking.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Flannel, it's a nice turn on. So I absolutely think this mother, I mean, he might not be good at sports, but once he puts on the lumberjack outfit, he'll be popular.
Is it like fireman? It just kind of like instantly become hot.
Oh, I think it's better than fireman.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? What is it about lumberjacks that are just, and the flannel that's so hot to you?
Well, I mean, flannel is a warm fabric. That's one. Like it is literally and figuratively hot. Okay. It's just like kind of burly, like manly, like I could build you a house or something.
Oh,
you know? Yeah.
Well, that's kind of.
But
cool.
also, like, I've got a hat on in case I get cold.
So he's got
like a beanie, like.
So he's got a little bit of both sides. He's got like the physiological, and also like the appearance that's hot. But he's got that softer, colder side, you know, to show resolute. Like, I'm going to go and build a house, and I'm
yeah.
Okay.
It's like, I'm a man. I can wear a thick fabric shirt, but I also know that there are elements that I need to protect myself from. So I'm going to put on a beanie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying that Maribeth should steer her son towards the Timbersports and make him a lumberjack.
The answer is right in front of her. Yeah. She came up with it. She just needs to grab it.
Okay, good point. What do you think, Ace?
I think these aren't mutually exclusive.
What?
I think we can bridge it. I think we can find. I think here's my idea. You know, and I'm just spitballing here. Have your son Meredith go to Maribeth.
Yes.
Wow.
I beg your pardon, Maribeth.
I'd like that to be noted, Maribeth, when you're deciding which route to go. Someone knew your name and someone didn't.
I'm just saying.
Meredith.
Maribeth. Meredith?
It's Maribeth, Ace. Come on now. Tighten it up over there.
Well, now I don't even know.
Forget about it. You know what? You're not even going to get a right to respond. And you know what? Maribeth, listen 100% to what Heather had to say. And we got one more little piece of inspiration, get you the rest of the week, known as Horoscope Corner.
Love, fortune, status. Let us do your astrological chart. Horoscope Corner on World Improv Network.
Hey, good evening, Rebecca Erlinson. This is your son saying Happy Mother's Day. And for all you other Sagittariuses, hey, we're rocking and rolling now. Do check us out here at the Win World Improvised Network live on Sundays from 8 to 9 p.m. We're that's AM 1340. You can also check us out at 104.7 FM. Check us out on Facebook. Leave a comment. Give us some suggestions on Twitter. Check us out on YouTube. Give us some thumbs up and some likes. And go to the iTunes store and download the podcast. Otherwise, we'll see you here next Sunday.
Thanks for listening to Win on Mile High Sports Radio. Don't forget to be a winner and interact with the cast by sending your suggestions or questions for each show segment throughout the week by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, on Twitter at World Improv Net, or by calling into the Mile High Sports Radio studio line on Sundays before or during the show. See you next week.